by car, bus, train, and container ship. Meet Torbjørn Petersen from Denmark. He goes by the name Thor and has one of the best passports in the world. His goal? Visit every country without getting on a plane.
I was born too late, that all of the great things have already been done, which is not quite true, but it does feel like that sometimes. So to hear that no one's gone to every country in the world without flying, I sort of felt like I could take that challenge upon myself and do it, not knowing exactly how hard it was going to be.
The Passport Index ranks the Danish passport third in the world, only behind Singapore and Germany. If Thor were from Afghanistan, Iraq, or Pakistan, his journey would be nearly impossible. After 4 years on the road, he has 152 countries down, 51 to go.
Now it looks like I'll be completing in 2020, which means it's turned out to be a 6-year project. Just to put things in context, if you spend a month in every country in the world, then it's not 4 years of your life, then it's 16 years of your life. So you have to be really careful with time in each country when you're working on such a large scale.
Navigating around wars, political disputes, and visa regulations can be a headache. On his last leg, Thor traveled from the UAE to Oman, then into Yemen, and then back into Oman. He then got on a container ship and sailed into the Gulf to Qatar. There would have been a much easier way for Thor to get to Qatar, by land. The only problem is, of course, there's only one land border, here at Abu Samra, and Saudi Arabia closed it in June 2017 when the blockade of Qatar began.
And now the next step is, how am I going to get away?
Thor's next hurdle is getting into Saudi Arabia. To make that happen, he has to board another container ship. He's hoping to get off at a port in the UAE. But if not, he will have to sail to India and then head back towards Bahrain. That is, if he can get a visa. It's a political and logistical nightmare. But he says being an explorer and meeting people is what makes the journey worth it.
It's really a mindset in relation to how you're going to meet people around the world, on the other side of the border, on the other side of the planet, a different skin color, a different ideology. How are you going to approach those people? And I truly do believe that a stranger is a friend you've never met before, but it's really up to you.
Instead of souvenirs, Thor collects selfies. Now he has one from Qatar to add to his list, with only 51 more countries to go. Leah Harding, Al Jazeera, Doha.